I would not be on here alone this morning. I will be in another live supporting. Don't be alone. Do not be alone, my melanated people. There are too many coincidences when we are alone. Partner up or whatever you have to do. Partner up and protection. Those are two things I'm going to say. Partner up and protection. Now, there's something else I want to say. I believe in prayer. I believe in works. So many of us, those that care, because some of us, we are not engaging, we're not responding, we're just quiet. Kind of like a person that's on pins and needles. And I know about that because I was in a domestic violence relationship. And one thing it gave me was a voice. And I'm not going to be silent for anyone. So, you have your friends that are silent, they're not saying anything, and or your associates or your friends that are just your friends on the internet. Me personally, I unfollow a lot of people because unfortunately, you got some people that want to continuously post their children. I already said we're not going to continuously post any children. We are having a trafficking crisis as well as people being found in trees or drowning. So why would I want to continuously post my kid? Then you have some mothers that are proud to let their children go on TikTok. Yes, TikTok. And they prance, they dance, or whatever they do on there. Hair longer than their parents. Nails polished to the T. And or whatever. But yes, you have those people that, for whatever reason, they want to put their children on the internet, for whether it's for money, clicks, likes, or views. Good morning from Atlanta, or whatever it is. Those are the people that I do not need a connection with. Like I said, we are in a trafficking crisis. People are being found on trees, in water, around water. It's not a coincidence. So don't just pray, partner, and protection. Pray, partner, and protection. Yes, I come from the old school. We was taught to pray. However, we are under a new generation. Now, don't get me wrong. The Bible says there's nothing new under the sun. But let me tell you one thing that we have to make brand new. We have to use our mindset. I was just asking someone, what can we do? What can we do? I already been thinking this, though. But for those who do not want to listen to people, they're small creators, and they may miss something. You may miss something by running to big pages. I know this myself because I listen to anyone and everyone. You can learn from anyone. I'll be 50 this year. You can learn from anyone. So I personally, I'm about to go over there on change.org again. And a petition I want is, they know how to do AI and all this other stuff. What they need to do is put cameras in all of those wooded areas that people cannot see well. Because see, if you do that, then you can find out who's doing what. Put cameras over there. Put cameras in the wooded areas. I don't care if it's just a deer, because one day you might catch something. So I'm going over there on change.org and put a petition for that. My first petition I have is for inflation. And I probably got 3 people that went over there and signed it. We all need to be signing for inflation because it helped affected a lot of us. I will. I I pray daily for all of us that I call in the vineyard, because that's what we used to call it back in the day. I pray for like-minded people, and I don't even call myself Christian. I'm non-denominational. I was raised holiness. I was raised Baptist. I was baptized in Seventh-day Adventist. But what I'm saying is, like one of our sisters just telling me, and it makes sense, prayer without works is dead on arrival. We got to do more than pray. And what I'm saying right now is prayer, protection, partner up. I even have to watch myself. I walk to the store in the mornings. Sometimes I might walk over my family house, and it dawned on me. It can happen anywhere. I'm in the heart of Atlanta, but it can happen anywhere. Any and everywhere this is going on. And, you know, some people keep saying, well, people should move from Mississippi. Then you got other people saying, I ain't going no damn well. I'm protecting myself. And I'm going to say this. If your plan is to not go nowhere and protect yourself, then you got to have some more people on board, because there's a lot of them like it's a lot of us. Now, they say that it's more of them than us. I don't know. But I know one thing. We need to let them find out. You know, because I come from the mess around and find out era. And see, some of our people, we don't know what to do or how to fight. You know why? Because we was too busy. Some of us, we were too busy trying to fight one another. Protect ourselves from one another. Our people, our kind. Especially if you ever stayed in the hood. I mean, you walked outside and you was ready. We need to have that same mindset, though. Don't go nowhere alone and you don't have a plan. You just pray. I believe in prayer, but it takes more than prayer. Prayer, protection, partner. And I'm adding their plan. Who we fighting? The racists. Who you think we fighting? Where you at? The racists, the traffickers, anyone that's against us. It can be our own kind if need be, because we got those kind too. We got those kind that not afraid. They want to stay where it's safe at. They think it's safe at. So they want to stay with the racist people. That's not what I'm doing. When I say fight, I mean protect yourself. I'm not saying going out there, better move out my way and all that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about be prepared. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. When I walk to the store, I don't even have to be live. I put my phone on. I do some footage. I like nature. That's what I usually do this time on. I listen to nature. I record. However, I also like to walk with my phone on. And I'm going to start making it a thing where I don't like to have my location on, but I'm start putting my location on when I go somewhere. That way they'll have something on me. You know what I'm saying? When you go out that door, let somebody know where you're going. You ain't got to say I'm going over Bob's house, a Tina house. At least let them know a landmark where you're going. You know, so that, well, such and such at my children are adults. I still check up on them. Where are you? Where are you, son? Who is Cindy? You know, because they can be being set up anything. You got to know these people. When I was a young girl, when we went out on dates, oh, you better believe the cousin, the sister, somebody, we taking pictures of the license plate. We seeing your driver's license. We having it covered. Believing in the Lord, but we not no fool. Oh, no, baby, I'm not talking about the hood. I'm talking about racism. You can get hung, lynched anywhere. In the hood, believe it or not, in the hood, I've been good. In the hood, I've been good. Yes, I have. And there have been many stories and things going on and happiness, but in the hood, I've been good. So I'm not just talking about the hood. We're not just talking about the fight of the hood and the shootouts in the hood. Yes, I listen to Hood Anchor. Like I said, I'm in the heart of Atlanta. I can walk to the Mercedes-Benz. But I'm talking about racism, traffickers. That's what I'm talking about. See, they want to make it about the what they want to call it. I'm not going to even say that. I'm saying the YMs. I call them young men's. But the young men's is not the biggest threat right now. Contrary to popular belief. Racism and trafficking, that's the biggest problem. You know, people don't want the truth. I posted that. That's in the Bible. It's going to come a time when people do not want the truth. People want to be fed lies. You want the truth? It's a rabbit hole. You have to dig for the truth if you really want it. It's not hard, though. The Epstein file showed us that. Now, some people say, how do trafficking what do they got to do with racism is what's going on? It all go hand in hand, because the dirt, the filthy people, they're the ones that we need to drain the swamp, like Trump said. And it starts in that White House. Allegedly, presidents, not presidents. See, at the end of the day, it's not just if you black or white. It's the have and the have-nots. And some people think they're superior and you're inferior. That's their mindset. Somebody or something don't told them that they're better than others. And I mean, it starts with us. You can come on here and you can, as they say, look like money and you get more attention. You can be easy on the eyes, you get more attention. People are worried about the package. Let me tell you, I've seen many peoples, they be on the train and whatnot. They get out that train, they go get in their nice car, probably go to their mansion. We worrying about supporting people who don't even care nothing about us. But what are we going to do about this struggle out here? You got the chain, you got the rims, the hair or whatever, $200-$300 hair or whatever. What are you going to do to make a change? You can at least go over there at change.org and take a look at all those petitions that need to be signed in this minute. Starting with Kendrick Johnson. I have one for inflation. Every now and then, go look over there on change.org and see what kind of petitions need to be signed. Because, see, some people are intelligent to know that paperwork matters. We got to start using our mindset and doing the right thing. Getting petitions signed. You know, we got to have a plan. We can't just go all out here willy-nilly and get ourselves took out of here. We have to have a plan, a purpose, and a plan. And don't forget protection and partner up. Don't be going out here all willy-nilly by yourself, especially if you're on an unknown land. See, I saw somebody in the comments talking about the hood. One thing I know about my hood, I can walk to the store and most of them know my family. Now, oh, that's such and such niece. Oh, that's such and such cousin. Don't mess with her. You feel me? On the face card, because that's what they do in the hood. And most of them know. Don't come over here with that. They know it's no plan, GA. If they see anybody look like they don't supposed to be, they gonna look at them. Because of the truth of the matter is, them other kind, when they come here, if we see them, like right in the hood, either they going to Mercedes-Benz or they coming to get some work. You know, they like them expensive highs. Yeah. You won't see them talking about that, though. I see how they got Tiffany Haddish all on the news and that. You know, they do a lot to try to bring us down. And when you get up there, this for the people who think they're beyond or above. When you get up there, I don't care what complexion you is, how much you have, they make sure they let you know that you are black in America. They let you know. And some of them, they don't have to say it. I had one lady tell me, she said, well, let me see what you got to do today. I went to clock in. I was working at a school. I'm not going to even say the name of the school. And she would say, let me see what I want you to do today. Let me see what I can get you to do today. So I was like, okay. So I went for it for a while. This went on for probably 2 or 3 weeks. And finally, you know, I spoke to my twin. She said, well, what you do is, when she tell you that, you tell her, okay, I'm going to go ahead and clock in. She said, you clock in, you sit the hell down. She said, you sit down, and then you let that lady figure out what she going to have you to do. She said, because the people don't want you in their office. You know, the pale people, they don't want you in their office. I said, wow, well, they should have hired me for night shift if they don't want me in their office, cleaning their windows, pulling their trash, or dusting. That's what I said to myself. I didn't say it to her. I have plenty of sense. I just did what my sister did. The next time I clock in. She said, I don't know what I want you to do today. I clocked in and had a seat. I said, okay, well, I'll be sitting right here till you figure it out. Yeah, our own kind. Because some of them try to appease them people. Okay. I tell you what, she started figuring it out real quick when I started doing that. Because what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to come to your job and stand there and waste my time and not clock in. We going to clock in and we going to get to work. But what we not going to do is stand there and I don't came all the way here. So they won't tell you they don't like you. Action speaks louder than words. Gestures saying I don't want them in my office. And I've seen the kind type of people. That's how I know the difference. I had one, she was very friendly. When I worked at this other place, I was the lead housekeeper. She was very friendly. Gave me a little makeup box and everything when they was cleaning out the makeup room, the makeup news room. Okay? Have a whole conversation with me about her children and everything. Good morning. But when she was with her friends, I would see her in the lobby, in the hallway, or in the break room as I'm cleaning up the break room. And she would act just like she didn't see me, like I was invisible. And that's another thing they do. They will act like you're invisible. Tell me you racist without telling me you racist. Damn near knock me down, but did not want to speak. Now you had them other kind that went out the way and was like, oh, here. Some of them, they darn near empty the trash can for you. And I'm like, oh no, that's my job. I got that. And they was like, oh, I just want to help you out. Do you have a bag? Because I can put it in there for you. I'm like, that's my job. I got it. No, I just want to help you out because you're so hard working. You're such a kind person. And you make sure you keep it clean in here in the newsroom. And I was like, oh, thank you. So I know the difference. I know the difference in those kind-hearted people that are not my kind and the ones that will go out of their way to act like you're invisible. And then you even have those kind that will report you. Yes, report you. And you don't have to be on do anything. They'll make up something. Yeah, I think I saw her pick up something in the cafeteria. Them type of people. So for me, if you're going to go the extra mile to hate on me just because I'm me, because I was made this way, whether you believe God brought me here, the scientific way was to get here, or whatever you believe. I know one thing for sure. My mom had me, the second twin. And I was in that incubator, and I weighed 2 pounds, and they could hold me in their hand. I've been a fighter. I've been fighting ever since in this racist America. And the thing about it is, we have to fight the racists. We have to fight our own people because some of them think they're better than us. Who told you were better? Your money? Your hair? Because, see, I can buy some hair, too. I can buy some nails. At the end of the day, when that money gone, who gonna be there? That's what people have to realize. And some of their own people not there for them. Some of them out here homeless, too. You see, skin color, it don't stop you from going through some things. You can be assaulted 3 times like I was. It don't matter if you're black or white. You can lose somebody you love, somebodies you love, like I did. It don't matter what color you are. For me, I had to learn through my depression to live every day of my life all that my grandmother gave to me, because that was my best friend. She would always be my best friend. I carry her with me. I carry my nephew with me. And that's why I take this type of stuff personally. When you don't lost people and you still here, you got to walk in your purpose. And that, like I said, that don't mean get out here thinking you invincible and they won't harm you. You got to learn the right way to do it, like they do. You got to take it to change.org. You got to take it to paperwork. You got to boycott. You got to black out the system. But for those who stand by and say nothing, them the people you need to watch. You saw it in MLK days, in Malcolm X days. Them are the people that you need to watch. They're silent. Who is your favorite celebrity? What have they done? Are they participating in anything or saying anything? Kaepernick, we thank you. See, it's like this lady said, when she was talking about trafficking, and I was the only one got out here in Atlanta and walked to the from downtown Centennial up there to make a statement, nobody would walk with me. Now, she had many people walking with her. They had people walking in California, Texas, different places. I'm just saying, I can't name all of them or wherever. But I know in Atlanta, downtown Atlanta, I'm the only one walk down there. Now, I recently heard that they had some more people to go down there, and they walked. But when I made a call to action, nobody responded. But it goes back to what I said. If you're a small creator or they think you're a small person, people will act like you're invincible. I mean, you're not there. Invisible. Not invincible, because that's what some people think they are. I know we're not that. That's why we're being found in trees. But see, they like what we can bring to the table. We fed your children. Our ancestors fed your children from our bosom. Yes, us. And you saw the movie Rosewood. Them same people you fed from, our people fed from their bosom, are the same people who say, yes, let's lynch her. Let's get her. Because their parents taught them to be racist. Racist for what? All of us are not the same. People just need a reason. If they evil, they just need a reason. I need our people to pay attention. Revelation means reveal. I know some people saying, I don't believe in Jesus no more because he let all these things happen. I can't change nobody's opinion. I still have faith. And I know faith without works is gone on arrival. It's gone. We have to do something. If you don't know what to do, ask somebody. Google it. Think of something to do. Like I said, I ain't friends with a lot of people on here because some of them on here just to look cute and talk about their vacation they going on and show their children and how pretty their children is. Be for real. Be for real. Don't get me wrong. I know my family is beautiful. You know? But I'm not on here for clicks and likes. Facebook still haven't even paid me again. I was getting paid on TikTok. I'm off of TikTok. Because the guidelines you have, you can keep them. I see the birds so loud this morning. You can keep them guidelines. And I'm not going to be made into AI. And I never signed off on that. That's why I got off TikTok. Then they took and they got a lot of people off TikTok because some of us was getting paid. You know, I was going on there doing my poetry. I was doing karaoke. I gave some people some encouragement that was shy to get on here. See, when you love yourself, that's what else I promote, self-love. When you love yourself, it don't matter what somebody say. I came on here with a bonnet on. I had somebody call me a bonnet with a roach on, a roach with a bonnet on. Baby, I could never be a roach. I'm too beautiful for that. Whether I have weave in my hair or I'm beautiful, and they don't have to tell me that. I know this. And I'm not arrogant. I'm just saying some facts because I learned to love myself. My shortcomings in whatever. I've had my own classroom. I've been a lead housekeeper. I've been a cook. I've been a cashier. I'm a resilient woman, and I know this now. See, they want to tear you down so you can forget who you are. Never forget who you are. And I'm going to say this. I will never in a million years unalive myself. Because, see, they try to use that narrative, too. I talk about mental illness, mental health. I was diagnosed with bipolar, anxiety, and PTSD. Life. Assault, domestic violence. You may have all that. You can be born with these things. It could be generational. But do not use my bipolar, my anxiety, or my PTSD, or all I've been through to say I will unalive. I will never unalive myself. I had to tell my family. I had somebody to threaten me and tell me that I'll be found by a railroad track. I made sure I told my family, if anything happened to me, make sure you look for this person. So I'm about to get off of here, but I'm going to say this. We need to stop looking away. We need to stop looking away and asking, what can I do to help the situation? And being cute, don't cut it. It's going to take more than being cute. Factz. Seeking Factz. Check out my content. I'm about to find me something to eat because we're doing a fast. We're doing a fast from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on one of my YouTuber's channel. His name is Shank Rock. So tap in if you like. It's right here on the YouTube channel. It's for Daniel Irvin, Nolan Well, and Lord forgive me, I forgot the other young man's name. But it's for, however, it's for anyone who have lost a child that want to come over there and pray. Anybody who want to fast, and you can fast on anything. It doesn't have to be food. It can be on cigars. It can be on drinks. It can be on playing that game all day. Anything that you want to fast on from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Nolan Wells' birthday is August the 19th. He would have been 19. They're having a ceremony, a celebration of life and prayer for him in Mississippi on the 19th. Pray for these people. I see it on here every other day. Kendrick Johnson family. These people deserve justice. Think about if it was your child. That's why I don't understand the people who are being silent. I guess it's silence until they knock on your door. It can happen to anyone. Trafficking, children missing. Why you think they missing? Why do you think children are missing? And I'm going to say again, allegedly, the government, the White House, it started from teachers, doctors, lawyers. It could be anybody. You never know who you're around. It could be a trafficker. Somebody tried to pimp me one time when I was younger. Yeah, I got out there for a second. I danced 1 or 2 times, and I had somebody thought they was going to pimp me. But I didn't have a weak mindset, so that was not going to happen. And when I saw that man one day, I looked him in the face, I looked him up and down, and he looked around, and he saw my family around me at the park, and he didn't even know who my family was. See, you got to be careful out here because you don't know who you messing with. You don't know. Try raising your children and keeping the fathers around, and maybe they won't go around. I'm gonna make sure I read this. I'm screenshot this too, sweetheart, because you know another thing we do on FB and on YouTube. You think you're hiding. That's another thing. People be hiding behind profiles. A lot of these people out here that are racist, they're cowards. That's why they catch you by themselves. And they say everything they big and bad enough to say on this platform. But sweetheart, we screenshot and we find out who you are. So when you come on here saying racist things or things you think will belittle somebody, let me tell you something. Cartoon ball, you are a motherfucking cartoon. Yes, and I don't use cuss on him like that, but you are a cartoon. You're a Looney Tune, low quality person. And let me tell you this here, baby. Yes, thank you. I am a single mom, and I did a damn good job, baby. All mine are grown now, and they good. Everything pretty over here. ATL ho. What you got to say? Put your name out there. You big and bad enough to want to talk about us single mothers. What's your point, ho? What's your point? Looney Tune. Low quality. Yeah, some of y'all, some of you all had 2-parent households and y'all dumbass shooting up schools. So don't worry about me and mine over here. Everything pretty over here, ho. Everything over here pretty. See, don't make me come out, because I come out in 2 ways, baby. I can go to God on you, or I can come out hood on you. That's what I was just saying. You better pay attention. You better pay attention. Don't let smooth taste fool you. You're not just gonna come over here saying any and everything on my platform. This my time. Now you go over there on your platform and you do whatever the hell you want to do. But don't worry about these. What you tell your people to keep their goddamn hand off of me and my people. That's what you do. Now you got your 5 minutes of fame. Now let me do this screenshot. Wait a minute, child. Let me do a screenshot so I can find out who this is that got so much to say. Because we're going to find out who they are today. Give me a second. Okay, I got you, Looney Tune. Now let me read what you said again. Let me give you a little bit more shine. I like the trolls that have no freaking goals. Try raising your children and keeping the fathers around, and maybe they won't go around shooting. No, I'm saying how you said it, killing everyone, because I promise you, America has black fatigue right now. We're getting sick of this. Do you even know what black fatigue is? See, this person right here, you can tell they're ignorant. Do you know what black fatigue is? See, people, they just use words loosely because they heard somebody else use them. Do you even know what black fatigue is, ignorant person that is on here? Cartoon ball, Looney Tune, low quality person. Do you know what black fatigue is? And I'm going to read this for you, YouTube. Because, see, I've had to report some people that was trafficking children on here, YouTube. You know this, YouTube. See, that's another thing, too. These people that are part of these platforms, you all get paid all this money. I'm going to need you all to pay attention. I'm going to need you to pay attention because you try not to push out some of my footage. But I'm going to read this again for you, YouTube. Try raising children and keeping the fathers around, and maybe they won't go around killing everyone, because I promise you, America has black fatigue right now. We're getting sick of this. You might as well put that. You put killing. But guess what? At Cartoon Ball 2148. Yes, I'm going to find out who you are. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to pin your name, right? Moderated activities in the last year, 0. Okay. So you probably made this up, like I said. There you go, boo. Listen. Because you doing hate speech. You doing hate speech. You're doing hate speech. You're not minding your business. I'm on here minding my business. So go on and mind your business. Don't come on here with that. Find something else to do, baby. It's early in the morning. Go read you a book or something. Go read to your children, baby. Why you worrying about our children? Go read to your children, sweetheart. That's what you do. You low quality individual. Go read a book. Try the Bible. I don't know. A self-help book or something. Maybe that. Maybe that. Anywho, I digressed because you don't impress me, sweetheart. Since he came on here and he wanted to make that comment, I think I got a song in my heart. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow, but we are wise. We know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things you need to borrow. Amen. Amen. I'm going to do a poem or two in a few minutes. I'm about to get me some tea or some coffee because we. Let me go get my tripod. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the lights. I appreciate it. It's not a shirt. Why would you put that?
I thought it looked like it's a church.
Nah, I didn't pull it down a little bit.
I had to cut some of the weed off.
Yeah, coming on here talking that crap. He probably don't even know what black fatigue is. These folks just come on here saying anything. They need to find somebody to do with their time. Cause I'm not it. They need to find somebody to play with, cause I'm not it. I don't play with nobody's children. My children grown. Tell their mama that she want them or something, cause I don't play with children. And then when they come on here, they cowards because they don't put no name or no date on it. They just won't come on here saying anything to everybody. They never know who they talking to on the other end while they playing games, coming on here saying crazy, wild things. But it's always the people with the fake accounts that come on here saying whatever. throw a rock and hide their hands. Now put your face on it. Trying to locate my coffee cup. These people be trying to take your energy because they know how powerful your voice is. So they have to come on here and say all kind of crazy things to redirect your strength. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the vote. I appreciate it. Well, they know, don't know it. They can't take my joy. I work too hard for this, baby. Nope. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Jesus, I know that Jesus want me to let my little light shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Sometimes I just do acapella, karaoke, and all that. I sing what's on my heart, in my mind, in my spirit. That's just me. That's what I do. Sister, you've been on my mind. Oh, sister, well, one of a kind. I'm something. I hope you know that you're something too. Sister, you've been on my mind. Oh, sister, we're one of a kind. I'm something. I hope you know that you're something too. give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. Here I am, here I stand. Lord, my life is in your hands. Lord, I'm longing to see your desire revealed in me. I give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. My life is not my own. To you I belong. I give myself to you. Ooh, my life is not my own. To you I belong. I give myself to you. I give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away. Here I am, here I stand. Lord, my life is in your hands. Lord, I'm longing to see your desires revealed in me. I give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away. I think I'll eat some noodles so I can be ready for this fast. You gotta prepare for a fast. It started at 8 o'clock, so I'm going to get me some coffee. I'm going to eat me some little noodles, eat my egg, make sure I get some protein in me. The fast is from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., so I'm going to be ready. After this, I'll probably be drinking some tea or something. I should have went and got me some tea. I might leave and go back, come back in, get me some tea. It be some uncivilized creatures on YouTube. Uncivilized creatures. Okay, I had to find my tripod. I got it now. I have it now. It'll be a long time. I'm not worried about what people say. I say anything you bring. Although I love the sunshine, I still accept the rain. I don't want that to be on the camera be on my nephew. As you guys can see, I'm doing some cleaning up. Cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. By my birthday, I won't have a lot to clean up. I have a few minutes before it's time to eat the Factz. I'm gonna eat these noodles real quick. Got a lot to clean up. Okay, I have a few minutes before I eat my little food. Put some on my stomach before this fast start. This a little well, this is a poem that I wrote a long time ago that I'm rewriting, and it's called "The Devil Don't Want You Happy." It's called "The Devil Don't Want You Happy." There are times in our lives when things don't go our way and we go astray. Neglected, rejected, abused, and misunderstood. You wanted to cry out but didn't know if you should. There are things we could have avoided as if our minds weren't distorted. Well, I'm reaping a harvest, the one God promised me. Yes, I'm taking back what the devil stole from me. We tell our children about God. Did we tell them about the devil? How he can use you, confuse you, and surely abuse you? If knowledge be power, then our children are our future. Lead them, guide them, protect them, and do not neglect them. Let God be their role model. He won't let us down. The only one perfect and will always be around. Is God pleased with your walk, or is it all talk? The devil don't want you happy. Poem. I would say it's been good. It hasn't been all good, but it's all right. I'm out. YouTube. See you later.